Hello, I want to give you all just a little bit of a heads up. This is an old game. This is an old queer game, and it uses a lot of reclaimed slurs in it. And I just wanted people to know, like, ahead of time, like, this game does have people who, like, call themselves, like, dykes and fags and things. Which, I mean, mood, I do that. But I just wanted to let all of you know so that, because I know some people, like, do have legitimate trauma related to those terms. So, if that's not your bag, if that's going to, like, cause you to be upset, not the game for you. But come back tomorrow for Night in the Woods, which I'm pretty sure does not have any of that. So, now, on to the actual footage. June 1st, 2023. I was looking for a game to play, but I needed it to be affordable, important, impactful. So I did some digging, and what did I find? One of the oldest known video games happened to also be a queer video game known as CAPER in the Castro. Welcome to the Void, everyone. My name is Q-Throush, also known as the Transfiendling. And this month, just kick off Pride Month, where I'm going to be doing a different gay game every single day. We're going to play the oldest known gay game that I could find, called CAPER in the Castro. Now, I do already know kind of a lot of what I'm doing because my old file kind of got messed up a little bit, and also just like it was going to be a much bigger mess to like fix it, so I'm going to re-record. So, essentially, game introduction. Scenario. You are the world-famous lesbian private detective, Tracker McDyke. You are searching for a kidnapped drag queen, TESSY LAFEMME. What you didn't count on was stumbling onto an even larger and more treacherous crime. Prologue! It is 3:05 a.m. You have just been awakened by a phone call from your old friend, TESSY LAFEMME. She sounded frantic and asked you to meet in front of the game room, a favorite hangout of yours. She said she'd be there in 15 minutes. She started to say something else about getting the goods on Dulligan Straight Man, notorious fiend and villain. But before you could ask Tessie what she meant, she was cut off. I'm done reading. So let's get into it! I'm actually enthralled by this game because it's fun, and you'll see why I particularly am just enthralled with this game. So I'm going to start off looking up behind us. We have Tessie's car. This is Tessie's car, right? A genuine classic 57 fucker, not to be confused with the Tucker. They only made one fucker, this being the prototype. It's aptly called the Mother. We love it. We love that Tessie's car is canonically called the Motherfucker. We adore this. We love this. We cherish this. Now we're moving forward. Why did my camera screen get way bigger? Oh, that's why. Burp. Sorry about that. I've had some weird tech issues lately. And click open the car. Inside I see a bunch of stuff. Honestly, I don't think there's anything useful in here. In the ashtray, I find 37 cents, a torn ticket stub, and one very cheap earring. In the glove compartment, we find a well-used map of the city. That's a Koma no Nalaya XL 35mm camera with telescopic lens, automatic focus, built-in light meter, auto-wind with a built-in clock calendar. However, there's no film in it. Closed glove compartment. However, if we look at the trunk, the red liquid on the the red liquid on this bumper is not cherry soda, and it appears to be very fresh. Can we pick open the lock? No! I mean, I want to. Your pick does not work on this kind of lock. Well, I'll shoot it then. I tried looking up like a walkthrough for this in case I got stuck and I wanted to make sure things kept moving along. There's no walkthrough, but I did find some advice, which is examine everything and make very liberal use of your gun. Also take notes. I have taken a lot of notes over this, actually. You won't get to watch me writing down as many notes this time, but I did in fact write down notes on camera earlier. Alright, he has a pocket. Examine pocket. Ah! Well, the good news is at least a person didn't die. The badge displays the crest of the Castro Police Department. The badge number is 3590. From the ID, you learned that this man was Officer Michael Harrigan with an undercover cop. In his hand, he clenches a piece of paper. On it, amid the splattered blood stains, is written Z equals B. Is this why he was murdered? And if we examine the trunk itself, we find a giant box of cash. It's a cardboard box filled with $10, $20, and $50 bills. By the look of it, you gather there must be at least $50K in that box. Wonderful. Let's go check out our favorite hangout. Actually, I'm just going to make my way down the street. But first off is this place, which is the... Nope, wrong button. This used to be the gay apparel clothing store. It burned down last week under mysterious circumstances. The proprietor, Mr. Nawi Donar, was killed by smoke inhalation. He lived in the apartment upstairs. It's some frayed electrical wires coming from what used to be the ceiling light. And if we examine those wires, the wires are red, black, and white. The red wire has been spliced into the black wire. Aren't black wires always used for grounding? Yes, so there was sabotage! And if we examine the safe, this was Mr. Nawi's safe. The fire was so intense it melted the combination lock into one piece. Solution? Done! Joe's Carpentry and Electrical. Build 2 gay apparel clothing. Per landlord's instructions, install 1 ceiling light. $129. Paid in full. And it has B and R on, or B equals R on the back. Now, Joe's Carpentry and Electrical is suspicious, and we'll find out why. The game room. The door's locked. Can I use this on the bar? Sorry, it's too dark to see anything from here. No, okay. You peer through the window, but only see the dark shadows of tables and chairs. I'll pick open the lock. It's a letter addressed to the game room. Attention owner. Letter. Pay up for the month, or you'll find your bar redecorated just like your next door neighbors. Ah, yes. Typical thing. Protection racket. And if someone doesn't want to pay up, smoke instead. Hello? The owner stammers, E equals 0, then passes out. Nice breath. You know this place too well already. What? Dulligan Straightman and Associates. You can use the binoculars here, but it's kind of funny. Sure, let's do it. Window. Oh my! I've seen enough? Can I pick open this door? No. The lock's jammed. Pick something, think of something else. I'm thinking! I'll shoot the lock. Someone's upstairs, but I'm gonna shoot the lock. I'm sure it's fine. Matches from the Club 102. There's a phone number written on the inside cover. 922-5489. Now pay attention. This is for a club. Not for a business, supposedly. 922-5489. Wait, what? The fuck something up there? 92? What are you doing? 922-5488. Wow. 89. You hear a click and get an answering machine. Hi, you've reached Joe's Carpentry and Electrical Contracting. I'm sorry, there's no one available to take your call. Please call us back during business hours, 9 until 5, Monday through Friday. Thanks for calling and have a nice day. This was a box of matches from a club that had this number on it. That's suspicious as hell to me. Next, let's check out this funky little, what's it called? Filing cabinet. Invoice. Joe's Carpentry and Electrical. Door, $30. Special electrical installation, $500. Paid in full. Letters. To D. Straightman from Dr. A Strange Bird. Dear Dulligan, the vials containing the bacteria will arrive tonight on Flight 96 in a crate marked medical supplies. I suggest you put it in the beer or wine rather than the whiskey, as the 86 proof alcohol may have a damaging effect on the bacteria. Yours in service to humanity, Dr. Strangebird. So they're planning on infecting and poisoning someone's liquor supply. Contract. This contract represents the sale of the property henceforth referred to as Item 1 to the purchaser, Mr. Dulligan Straightman and Associates property, and is to be used as a beer and alcohol bar catering to gay and lesbian clientele. So, Mr. Straightman is wanting to open up a gay bar for some reason. I find that suspicious. As suspicious as bird during the winter. I don't know. I'm not a fucking detective from a noir thing. I'm just being silly and trying to match the genre here. It's a blank piece of paper, but is it? Honestly, I was kind of happy about this, because my first thought was, oh, I'll use the lighter on the blank piece of paper. But it was like, that wouldn't do anything to make a mess. I'm like, okay. But turns out what you need to type in is just paper. And look at that shit, some invisible ink type things. Code 6469102, also nice. And that in turn takes us to, why would anyone want to hang a picture this ugly? Examine the picture. Burp! Gets us a safe. What's the combination? We just saw it. 6469, nice, 102. It's a stack of $20 bills. Counterfeit, no doubt. Scribbled on the note is Rodolfo's 50K stashed with Harrigan. A equals I. Which I have written down. I have the entire cipher figured out and written down right here. Close the safe. Place the picture. There are little black pins stuck into the map. There are little black pins stuck into the map around the Bay Area in Orange County. There seems to be a greater number of them in Orange County. Let's examine that map then, shall we? Proposed quarantine sites. So this fucker's trying to start a pandemic of some sort. Now, also, this is what is called a charity ware, and like the intro thing does suggest, if you enjoy the game, donating to an AIDS-related charity of your choice. So, I think Dr. Straight Man is trying to, like, you know, is trying to aid the AIDS outbreak rather than, you know, prevent it or stop it. Potentially. The main thing I'm like, I don't know, because I don't think that's a bacterial thing. I think it's a viral thing, I thought. I'm not a medical person. I don't know. Proposed quarantine sites. Telephone I can make a phone call with. I already made that phone call. It's an envelope addressed to Straight Man from LL. Dilligan, I am pleased to hear that everything is going as planned. We are still going to need to settle the matter of getting rid of T and H. Better do it ASAP. Yours in public service, LL. Oh! Tessie and Harrigan. Why Harrigan? And then let's examine that plant. On a small piece of paper scribbled, redneck. You've just committed plantricide, which in some countries is regarded as a felony. That drawer is empty. Oh, right. This is where I got really excited. Scribbled on paper is Zimano ZebQ. Q equals T. Oh, I left out a thing on my piece of paper. I forgot the in, which I haven't found yet, actually. I don't think. Yeah, I haven't found in yet. But Zimano ZebQ. And then over here is, it's a bumper sticker for Landon LaDouche for president. Ugh. And presumably, Landon LaDouche is LL. So, Straight Man is trying to get in with some of the politics going on in the local area. And then there's this locked drawer that no matter what the fuck I try, I can't get it to open. So I don't know what that's about. But Red Herring Cafe is just fucking... it's exactly as it sounds. It's a red herring. Though you can do a little funny thing. Cute little queer couples on dates. I enjoy this a lot, actually. Menu. Red herring and banana sauce. Use the lighter on the fish. Hey. The waiter, upon witnessing your act of pyromania, promptly grabs you by the collar and throws you out of the cafe.
Did you laugh?
Oh, hey, normally there's gunshots whenever you enter this part of the town. There's also a figure right there, and I don't know why, but it's there. We gotta go down the alleyway. Gonna examine the trash. Oh, gotta click on the trash. I equals E, which I have written down already. And then, set the garbage on fire. Yes. It's a book entitled The Storage, Treatment, and Safe Disposal of Biomedical Waste Products. If we examine the book, Contaminated disposal of contaminant bacteria. Contaminated bacteria can be only neutralized by first immersing them in a high-grade alcohol prior to exposing them to heat, resulting in rapid oxidation. Any other attempts towards sterilization may prove fatal on behalf of the handler. Close book. Done with trash. This door is locked. You attempt to pick the lock only to find the keyhole has been sealed with plaster. Well, I have a trusty little trick for that. If I examine the wall, O equals D, which I already have written down. Examining the door does not get you anything. The only way into this place is to shoot the window. Gotta look around. And back here you have the office, the restroom, and the jukebox. And the only things you can do here are yell at him. If you click binoculars, it says, my, don't we have peculiar taste? Which really, no, we don't! I'm just trying to find whatever I'm supposed to be doing here, which I did finally eventually find out. But I was confused for a while, because that's locked. Your knock goes unnoticed. Constipation? I think he's preoccupied. Busy wiping? Can't do anything to open either of these doors right now. If you try to talk to him, do you want to get the man's attention? Yell at him. Hey, can't you wait your turn? I gotta go! But if you come back here and once again use your gun to shoot the glasses, I will admit I found this part out on accident because I was trying to just shoot the wine glass singular, but hey, it works. It's Rudolfo, the bouncer, and he does not look happy. He growls, do you know where my money is? Well, scumbag, where is it? In trunk. Hey, thanks, amigo. Feel free to look around. I'm out of here. That took me a good at least half an hour figuring that out, which is part of why I'm like, it's going to take too much time to cut things down and do things. So it's like that. On addition to everything else that happened, that's just too much to try to fix. Rudolph must have dropped this in on his way out. All it says is S equals P. M equals H. Puck. Alright. For some reason, you can't examine things in this room for some reason. You can just click on them. It's a wall vent, and in this room, they certainly can use one. This thing is brown with rust stains and cigarette burn marks. It's enough to gag a maggot, let alone a faggot. That makes me happy. I am a girl fag dyke thing. Like, I love that so much. It won't budge. The handle appears to be rested in position. So, you know, we're going to do the logical thing to do, once again, and shoot the toilet. Because that makes sense. That is absolutely the logical conclusion here. Act quickly or drown. What are you going to do? Swim. Swim to where? The vent! And then we're going to... We don't have another screw, so we're going to shoot the screws. Crawl into vent. You're running out of time, my friend. I suggest you make every move count. Okay, so what we're going to do is examine this funky, ugly rug. Under rug. Down the hatch. Okay, one of these shelves is... This shelf is stocked with port wine. So we're going to look behind... Oh, right. So, with all of, like, the clues and everything that we get, the code ends up turning into behind port. Ooh. Okay, now here's where, like, I haven't gotten to. Like, I got to this point and then, like, I'm already, like, 2 hours. I need to make this shorter. And then I found out, like, oh. And you crashed. Lovely. Moving the bottles open a secret panel. So I see. Oh, the bookcase closed behind you. Oh, great. Is that Tessie? It might be. Anyway, mirror. Some old wooden packing cases. 86 proof whiskey. Full case of whiskey. Medical supplies. It's a crate of medical supplies. Some old wooden packing cases. Is this Tessie?
Hi.
It's Tessie. Boy, am I glad to see you. She beams her brightest smile at you.
Hi.
Okay, so let's see. Medical supplies. Further examination reveals nothing. Shackles? Okay.
Hi.
Hi. Talk to Tessie. Nobody can hear you. I am not alone again. Okay. Now what are we gonna do? 86 proof. Maybe just type whiskey. By shooting these crates, you have set off a chemical chain reaction which unleashes toxic fume into the air. In a matter of seconds, both you and Tessie will be dead. Smart move, bozo. Fuck me. Okay. Hold on. The good news also is that this is not, from the era of games where, you have to do everything in sequential order. Once you know, you can just do the thing.
Hey, hey!
Okay, so we know what we need to do, kind of. We know we need to free Tessie. Under rug. So we need to save Tessie. Oh no, please don't. No! Okay, 1 second. I'll be back. Apologies. Okay, welcome back. Back here. So now we just gotta under rug. You exposed a hidden door under the rug. It probably leads to a secret cellar. Be careful. A man like Dulligan always protects his interests wisely. Down the hatch. Behind port. The bookcase closed behind you. Oh, great. Okay, so this time, what is it? Chains? There we go. Okay. Tessie unbolts the bookcase door and dashes out of the room, shouting, "Thanks, honey," as she runs past you. Okay. Now the door is open, so can I now shoot the whiskey safely? Aha. Now can I shoot the medical supplies? Sorry, kid, you're out of ammo. Say what? Okay, and then, oh. Whiskey. Yeah, there we go. Ah! Whoa. Whoa. Okay. Congratulations, you have won the game. Wake up, Dorothy. Honey, wake up. Huh? What? There really is no place like home. You said it. Okay, that's really cute. That was so it's kind of a short little game, but I mean, I did already know what I was doing at this point, so it wasn't as much of like me having to figure things out like it was previously. Because honestly, I feel like a lot of the original recording was me writing down notes because I did take pretty decent notes. Like I was trying to do the whole like good like detective thing. I was like I wrote down Tessie in front of game room, threat letter from straight man, code for the vault. Just like shooting locks, viable strategy, club, Joe's electricity. Oh right, because the whole Joe's electricity is also like the same number as like a club that has like, the secret thing underneath it. So that whole place is like a front of some sort. We don't know exactly for what or like the specifics, but we do get for sure it is a sketchy shit's going on there. And, we found the dead cop. And just really, this was a really really cute little game. It was really nice. It was a really fun experience. There were like it did lock up and like kind of crash on me a lot as I was trying to figure out everything that was supposed to be going on and happening. But other than that, this was really good, really nice. I had a wonderful time playing this, and I mean, there's technically a sequel, but it's like straight wash, so like it's only just a hey, there's weird shit going on, and we're trying to fix it. But this was really cool, and I'm really happy to just like to play this, especially since this is the first thing I'm playing for Pride Month. Tomorrow's gonna be Night in the Woods, and I'm really excited. It was really fun. I hope all of you are having a wonderful Pride Month so far. I know it's only day one, but still. Until next time, please do not forget to be kind to yourselves and one another. And for now, it's time for some incredibly queer things. I'm eternally grateful for all my supporters over on Ko-fi: Darius, Sarah Senpai, Sapphic Seraph, Kylie Coven, and Space. If you'd like to help support the channel, join the ranks by following the Ko-fi link in the description below. There, you can choose a variety of either one-time donations or subscriptions, which will get you the following benefits: adding games to my list of things to play, getting to choose cosplays for me to make Let's Plays in, access to the subscriber-only Discord server, and much, much more. As always, don't forget to hydrate, masticate, and medicate.